In this video, I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this. This is a little popper type thing. I'm sure you guys have seen them in sort of arcade redemption centers and just lying around the house. They're a fun little toy that costs nothing to make, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to make a different type of video, getting a little handsy. So I had the brilliant idea to make a giant one of these. I'm not talking 2.5 times bigger, you know, I've seen those. We want to make one that's at least a foot in diameter. I'm not, you know, expecting it to go to the moon and back, but it could be fun. So the basic plan is to mix up some silicone rubber, and we're going to use one of these Easter eggs as a mold. If you have better ideas, you know, feel free to put them in the comments, you apes. I hate you. I already know you're going to fucking say some shit. Okay, it's been 24 hours. It's just in there tight. Oh, yes. It's almost ready to go just like that. I think the proper shape is maybe like a little under the size of half of a sphere. It's doing it, but it's not like, it's not impressive. Now you might be wondering how I came up with this idea. Well, the truth is, I stole this idea from a comment section on a British maths channel. I saw this old Einstein-looking mother effer dropping a ball on the ground and it's popping back up. So I looked at the comments and someone said, make it big. And so that's exactly what I decided to do. We're ready to go bigger. This is a jumbo nested Matryoshka-esque doll. Okay, that's sick. This one is better. Ooh, it's so much thinner. If you're observant, you may have noticed that we're using a different rubber. The other one was blue and it was very soft. This one is amber colored and it's very firm. And we did that because we want this rubber to snap back to its original shape really hard and really fast. We don't want that flabby, saggy, sort of titty rubber, all right? We want something hard and firm because we're looking for that trademark snap. That could hurt. Oh. Oh. I kind of like it. Ah, fuck! Is that good? Should I just scale it up? I don't know. The time has come.
Hey, yo! New Mexico, check!
Okay, I might be overdoing it a touch with all this. It's time to make some meth. Just kidding, YouTube. This is not meth. That was a joke. That was a very explicit joke. Meth alert. I want to let you guys know that meth tends to be bad. All right, I'm going to give you a quick tour of my setup. This is the mold. I know, it's ghetto. This is the juice receptacle. Here is the dye that I will be using. It is, yeah, it's green. It didn't work. I put a lot of effort into the mold and everything came out nicely, but this thing is just too dang big for me to invert on my own. Oh my God. I used good technique, I used different tools, nothing would allow me to turn this thing inside out. I don't think it's within my abilities. To be honest, I don't think it's within human abilities. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the giant one work. But I went a size down, and I think this is a pretty manageable size. This is something, you know, a 150-pound person who's in decent shape can invert themselves. Oh, I did it. Holy shit, I did it. I do not think it's gonna pop, though. I might actually break my hands if I try to invert it. Jesus. It's suctioning. I'm gonna break my fucking foot. Oh! Next, I started trimming down the edges and started working on my inverting technique. For a while I used the heel technique.
Ah, fuck!
After I got a bit more confident with it and I popped it off a few times, I decided it would be cool to film some slow-mo action.
I can't do it.
Okay, that looks so much sicker. Woo! Obviously, it works. It looks flippin' epic. And, the only thing I needed to do next was to give it a new color and clean it up a little bit. So this is the final product. Looks pretty good, am I right, fellow gamers? Now it is time for the tour de force. I put a lot of time and work into this thing, and unfortunately it doesn't go very high. One thing it does have going for it is its explosive power.
That could hurt.
So I gathered a bunch of shit around the house, abstract art, and I came up with a little slow-mo compilation of it destroying things in my kitchen. Alright, little lads and ladettes, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a little bit of a crazy-ass thing in your inbox, but, thanks for checking it out either way. Yep. I briefly experimented with a pressure pot and a vacuum chamber, thinking I could eliminate bubbles, but what I almost ended up eliminating was my life. Retarded. I'm retarded. Supposed to remove that.